everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the show where Aaron and I sit down in front of our microphones after watching Dragon Ball content upon Dragon Ball content upon Dragon Ball content. And then we get on the pod, we talk about it in a fun, comedic manner. And if you're a fan of the show, then you may have realized that, Dragon Ball is over. We even watched the last Dragon Ball movie last week. So what are we doing this week, Aaron? What are we doing this week, fans? It's a nice little podcast transition for our Dragon Ball mission. We're watching a special Dragon Ball Z movie. The first Dragon Ball Z movie. It's going to usher us into our new era of Dragon Ball Z in 2021, but we got to talk about this right now. And before we get started, we like to do something called Kame Housekeeping. We're having you guys over for a party. Today it's a movie watching party, but we still got to straighten up and get everything together because we don't want to bring you into a dirty old house. And the first piece of Kame Housekeeping is something we like to call the 1 minute roundup.
My hands are covered in manure, and I'm going to touch your china.
Roger,
Get out
please.
of the way, Scott.
No, Roger, I will not let you touch this china this time, okay? Every Tuesday you come into my store, hands covered in manure. And then you just...
Cowing.
I know you're a cower. I know that's what you do. We all do. Why do you feel the need to mark everyone's establishment with your manure?
Free samples. Get a manure on the plate. Someone buys a plate, they're like, whoa, this is some fine manure on this fine china. It's guerrilla marketing in the West.
So you go,
aside,
you go. No, I will not move. I will not move, and don't you dare touch me with those manured hands. Okay, these are nice clothes. These are nice clothes.
This batch isn't that bad.
That is impossible to determine.
By smell.
But I need to get back to the point at hand, in which you said this is a marketing opportunity for you. Why wouldn't you just talk to me? I could have your manure sitting outside of my store every day.
What?
Yeah.
The way, look, when we go to the saloon, and I hear what y'all say about me.
That you smell like fucking manure shit.
Mostly that.
I'm sorry to be so blunt.
Mostly about my smell.
Yes.
How could I face y'all with a business proposal? It's the only way that I could get people to know about my manure.
Of course, that is the name, Ma Manure.
Bum 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 bum.
Ma Manure.
And
scene. Of course, the
support small business.
He just wanted to get his cow shit everywhere so that people would be like, yeah, that's what I want. I didn't know I needed.
Hey, look at this. It's grade A.
So ends the 1 minute roundup, which is where when one of us laughs or breaks in the scene, that is when that scene is over. The 1 minute roundup is a Western improv scene to get our improv muscles all loosened up. That's right. This podcast has improv and anime analysis. So get ready for that. And then the actual 1 minute roundup is where one of us, this time it's Aaron, has the burden of summarizing everything that has happened in Dragon Ball up until this point, which Aaron is everything that's happened in Dragon Ball. So you got 153 episodes and a movie to summarize in 60 seconds.
Well, I'm not going into non-canon territory, boy.
Then hold on to what's real, Aaron, and whenever you're ready, divulge the information you know the people need.
All of Dragon Ball in 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic Dragon Balls. If you collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it mainly stars Goku, who's a little boy that becomes a little man, that becomes a big man, because through fighting and growing into an ape and all that other stuff. First adventure, meets some friends, meets a gal, stops a golem from taking over the world. Second adventure, stops an army? Yeah, stops an army from taking over the world. But before that, he did a tournament with his buddy and his old man friend. Then after that, he ran around the world. He did a second tournament where he also got second place, just like in the first one, because the Triclops beat him up. Then his friend died because a demon king came in and killed his friend. But then he trained, drank some water, and was able to defeat that demon king. Then he trained some more. He trained with God. He became an adult. And then he had to, in the third tournament, which he won, he defeated the son of that demon king. Then he dang-done got married after going on an epic quest and meeting his grandpa's wife. Now, son?
Holy mackerel.
I had it on silent so you couldn't hear the alarm, but it did go off.
Ooh, buddy. I mean, look, folks, I got to tell you, the reason why we do this is so you don't have to go back and listen to every single episode of the podcast or watch every single episode of Dragon Ball to get caught up to where we are right now. But if you all aren't standing on your feet giving this man a standing O, then you're doing it wrong. Because, Aaron, that was fantastic.
I was going to say you're probably driving or
Huh? No, all of our listeners drive Teslas.
self-driving Teslas.
Self-driving Teslas and Tesla Cybertrucks.
Anakin, he killed all the self-driving.
Execute Order Cyber 66.
That's when you give the last 4 digits on your credit card number. Including the 3 on the back.
Ooh, gotta have that CVV. Mm-hmm. Now, it's time for me to tell you the final piece of Kame housekeeping, in which I let you know that Aaron and I watched 2 different versions of the show, and this time we actually managed to watch 2 different versions of the movie. That's right. I watched the English dubbed, while Aaron watched the Japanese language English subtitled version. Why, you ask? Well, because long time ago, in a world far, far away, when Vince and Aaron sat down to do their podcast, they realized that they had unwittingly watched the 2 different versions. Now, most people would have called that day a wash, but not Aaron and Vince. They soldiered on and turned that mess into a mountain of content over 3.4 years long. And now I lost my train of thought. What? Now we do the titles?
Yeah. That content is comparing and contrasting the differences between the versions.
Of course.
It starts with the title. Should we just say it at the same time?
Yeah. On 3?
Why are you making this more complicated? Before every recording,
on 6.
we do something that involves a countdown.
On 6.
Why don't we just do that? Oh my God. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing it 6.
The Dead
Zone. Is it the Dead Zone?
I have the on my
Zone.
I think both fit for this. Dead Zone, the Dead Zone. We'll do both.
If Wikipedia doesn't count articles, then we shouldn't either. Because that's a Yahtzee, boy.
Yahtzee! Oh my God, I almost forgot how excited I usually am about these. Time for me to do my Yahtzee dance.
All right, you're standing up. That's several flips. Somehow on the ceiling, like the Walking on the Ceiling music video. There is a chorus line of people dressed as dice. Oh no! Now you're kind of fighting everyone like
it's Yahtzee.
Like at that one big scene in The Kingsman.
Parasol open.
Oh, it is stupidly bloody. All the effects guys there they are running around like crazy.
I need more blood packs over here. I got one. Oh, blood everywhere.
Now you're doing a weird soft shoe on someone's intestines. They're giving a thumbs up because it's fake, so that's good. I'm glad that's the case. And big finish.
Singing in the rain of blood.
Here's what's fun about that is that you just had everyone on retainer every episode in case we get a Yahtzee.
In case we get a Yahtzee. And all right, big round of applause to the crew. Everybody, we finally did it. We finally did it. Now that they're all happy because they can go on holiday break. If this didn't happen today, they would have had to stay on call break.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, you can go home. All right, checks are in the mail. Clean up after yourselves. I'm serious. All that confetti.
We're recording this about 2 weeks before it's released. So it is still in our time.
Of course.
Before the holidays. In your time. It's almost the new year. Mm-hmm. It's the new year tomorrow, depending on when you're listening to this.
Oh my goodness. How does that feel?
To me or them?
To them. I don't know yet. All I know, Aaron, is we got a movie to cover.
We do. Let's get the non-research from memory or from letters from listeners preamble out of the way. This movie, now I've gotten conflicting reports whether or not this movie is canon or not. I'll leave that to y'all.
Okay.
But it does take place before Dragon Ball Z. It's a bridge between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So we're going to meet some characters that we're going to come to know. I guess only one character that we're going to come to know throughout the series.
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, it's only the one.
Yeah, only the one new one.
I mean, we could safely say that if this is canon, we do meet a bunch of other characters. Nah. I don't want to I'm getting into technical stuff, and I shouldn't.
I also want to pour one out for Noah and Kyle of Maple Syrup Blood Money, who were very excited to do this, but they're stuck in their own dead zone.
Oh boy!
So I don't know. Rest in Riverdale, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's turned into a lazy Riverdale.
Are you fucking slamming them?
I don't know.
Are you slamming our good podcast friends?
I just tried to make a lazy river joke. They're not lazy, our podcast friends. I know that. Come on, man.
Let me transition away from that kerfuffle by saying, God, I fucking love a lazy river at a water park.
Right.
So there, near my hometown, there is a water park called Summer Waves, and we would actually go there every year. 4 kids, don't know how they did it. I was a big chicken baby. Mm-hmm. And also you get, how many times can you go down a slide? Really?
I'd say I max out about 2.5.
Yeah, so you're there all day.
Right.
Your parents pay for the tickets. God damn it, we're going to stay and enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Or they'd probably say, gosh damn it. And the wave pool was sometimes, I was just too little, so it was sometimes a little too rowdy for me. So the lazy river is like, you can just spend all your time, man. Mm-hmm. You go under waterfalls, you just kind of get a hangout. I was a little kid. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is that there were girls that weren't your sister there, is all I'm going to say. But, little kid.
Yeah.
You like girls, you don't quite know why.
Yeah. That
it's like, oh, I'm around
that uneasy feeling of like, why I'm always staring at these girls. I don't know why.
Yeah. Why do I turn into a dummy? More so.
Every time they look at me, I dive underwater. I can't live there.
Not yet. One day. That's my lazy river memory.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not a story.
Lazy river memories are great. All those independent water parks that used to be like almost in every town. Delaware had a few. Yeah, that's what Delaware. The only thing we had was a couple of independent water parks. I think they still might be around.
I also remember if you were not in a tube, which you had to rent,
right?
You could not be in the lazy river. You get yelled at by the lifeguards.
Oh.
Part of the fun was just like, I don't know, I just want to swim around, asshole. Just let me.
Mm-hmm. It's assisted swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the flow. Yeah, they would always get mad at us for flipping each other over in the lazy river.
Oh, you cruel man. But yes, you're right. That did happen.
Look, I was tall, so all I had to do was stand up and everybody's out of the water if I'm holding onto their tube. I was a beast.
Speaking of beast, the movie starts off with Piccolo just screaming, yelling at the top of his lungs, being so mad about Goku beating him in the Tenkaichi tournament. Until he gets attacked by multiple people, and right out of the gate, man, they are speeding up the combat. It is brutal. It is rough. These foes are fast and furious.
Mm-hmm. And they're all about family.
I mean, they kind of are.
It seems like we don't know a lot at this point, but we know that these three fighters and a fourth character are here to kill Piccolo for sure.
As a way to roundabout kill Kame.
Right.
As we go to his lookout, and he's just having a heart attack.
Mm-hmm. I was like, where's Popo in all this?
Oh, you know, Popo is... Look, we got in a fight.
Oh.
And I just assumed he was being dramatic.
Oh, no, Popo.
I didn't realize his counterpart was being mortally wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, that's my defense. I was mad at him, okay?
Okay, well...
That's my thing.
Okay, does the prosecution want to cross-examine the witness? No, I the prosecution rests. It seems as though Mr. Popo here has sold himself up the river. I don't know how to say that.
What are you talking? You're saying that you've never fought with your partner?
Nope, never have. Yep, me and my law partner.
I'm sensing your key, your lying key.
No, Your Honor,
pretty strong.
We're not allowed to use extrasensory perception in the courtroom. Is that correct? The only lie detectors that we're allowed to use, Your Honor, are physical and manifested, Mr. Popo.
You know what? I don't know why I'm submitting myself to your earth laws. Popo out.
Your Honor! Your Honor!
What? Sorry, the old judge died of a heart attack. I'm the judge in reserves.
Okay.
I only judge every other weekend and 2 weeks out of the year. What's up?
Your Honor, in reserve. The defense has floated away from the courtroom.
Oh, well, not guilty, I guess.
That's it?
Yeah. I gavelled.
I guess I got paid.
Look, I only did this to pay for college. Come on. and scene. Did that go where you thought it was going to go, boy?
No, and I loved it. I love a judge who doesn't have time for nothing. doesn't even work a full year.
How do you this person can fly?
Yep.
How do you prosecute the sky, Vince?
Isn't that what the hit TV show Heroes was about? How do you stop a man who can fly?
Nah, kind of. So I mean, there's land law, there's land law,
right?
There's maritime law,
right? Bird law.
There's sky law.
Well, there's bird law.
Bird law.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there has to be sky law, doesn't there? Isn't that what A Few Good Men is about? No, that's the Army. That's the Marines. Shit.
Armies or Marines? Yeah, they're the land boys.
All right, sorry.
I guess they're whatever Top Gun's about.
Yeah,
that's a courtroom drama, right?
Yeah, Top Gun. Everybody's favorite courtroom drama, starring Tom Cruise.
It's not just about volleyball.
No. They just got really into it one day.
Let's take this to the other court.
Oh, how about that? A seasonal courtroom drama about a bunch of lawyers that are also on a Miami Beach volleyball, like they're in a high stakes Miami Beach volleyball league, and it's called From Court to Court. That's
not terrible. It sounds like a UPN thing. That would come
absolutely.
After VIP starring Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, exactly. Did I not tell you Court to Court also starring Pamela Anderson?
Oh, great. I'm glad she's expanded. Vince, I don't know why we're avoiding this movie because it's real good.
It is good. But I have to say, as is, I guess, the tradition with this show, because I watched the dubbed version of the movie, Aaron, I missed out on the singing.
Vince, here's what. Okay.
I just wanted to hear the lyrics.
I know you're going into a bit, but I think we should reserve the opening and closing for next week.
Ooh.
When we officially get to Dragon Ball.
Fine.
And you can talk about rocking the dragon.
That was the thing, is I didn't get to rock the dragon at all.
Did you not have any opening credits?
I didn't realize what was happening because I got the captions for the lyrics, but I didn't get any actual lyrics. And the music, I don't think was licensed because it's not Het Chala. The music itself is not Het Chala, but the lyrics are still playing out on the thing.
Huh.
I didn't know what was going on until I saw the chorus line because I was like, what are these lyrics like? There is a dinosaur. Then I'm getting into analysis. So
wow, why just put it in?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they?
They knew.
It's so good.
It's so good. I know the song is so good.
I did get very excited. I'll say that. I was very happy.
Such a great. It was a really nice opening credit sequence too. I liked it. It felt good.
All right, we got to move on. We got to move on. I
Sorry.
hope that's not like that for the rest of Z.
It better not
be on your end.
Yeah.
You might have to cheat and watch the sub a little bit.
I'll cheat.
Unlike our first real glimpse at a little baby Gohan, who is, if I'm doing my continuity math correctly, he's at most 5, correct?
I think that is the oldest he could be at this point. Yes.
Yeah. Already reading about cicadas.
Oh yeah.
Numbers bigger than 10. Oh my God.
That is a complicated, that is a biology textbook that is as large as he is. It's sitting on a stump and he has to use his whole body to turn the page.
I mean, it's a good office. Every day's the fun day where the teacher takes everyone outside.
Yep. And it's the Chi-Chi saying, go study.
She seems less strict
at this moment, yeah.
She's calling Gohan in to eat. Ox King comes in on a hover car to visit. Mm-hmm. He brings him a gift, which is just a bunch of fucking books.
Because Chi-Chi told him that's the only gift he's allowed to give him if he's going to give him a gift.
I've got scepters, jewels, crowns.
Oh, no.
PS1.
Nope.
PS3.
Not in my household.
I sold my PS2, sorry.
Why would you sell that?
PS4.
Anyway, no. Dad, if you're going to get Gohan a gift, it has to be educational.
Chocolates, gotcha.
No. He's not going to end up big like his grandfather, okay?
Are you giving... Oh, my... Wait.
Yeah. We've all noticed. We all noticed the Ox King is turning into more like a herd of Ox King.
I'm a grandpa. I'm supposed to be jolly. Plus, I got the gig doing Santa every year.
You take that too seriously. You do. Every time. I told Goku not to lend the Nimbus to you anymore.
Oh, it's fun. I put little antlers on it.
Nimbus hates it.
Like you talk to Nimbus.
Huh? I mean, Dad, I can ride the Nimbus on my own, okay? Unlike you. You got that castle all to yourself.
Just because I murdered several people, which paid for your wedding, by the way.
Don't you turn this around on me. Also, not in front of Gohan.
I'm sorry. Look, I know you're worried, but it's not like I'm gonna, I don't know, suddenly collapse to my knees.
Dad? And see.
Because he does. I was like, oh, fuck, is he having a heart attack?
That's what I thought. I was like, Ox King just straight up having a heart attack in this movie? What is going on?
I'm like, wow, this movie's just all about killing the olds.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, because a mysterious cloaked figure is behind him. And they're here for the Dragon Ball on top of Gohan's head. Oh, before I forget, Chi-Chi straight up just said, oh, Emperor Pilaf, has a cute outfit. That's how my son's going to dress.
Oh,
right?
oh, yeah. No, I got you.
In the Chinese hat, Chinese outfit, Chinese hat.
She's like, I like that
Right?
style for my son. He'll be the exact same size one day.
Yeah. Oh, look at this little dork. That's how I want my son to be.
Oh, and speaking of Pilaf, I'm not sure if it's the same voice actor in your version as it is in mine, but
Couldn't tell. Probably not.
the leader in the dubbed version is 100% the same voice as Emperor Pilaf, and it freaked me out. I was like, it was just weird to hear the voice and not see the little character, but then it's revealed later, and I'll wait for that to get into it. But
All right.
just had to pipe
a
up
tall,
on that.
menacing version.
Sure.
Chi-Chi tries to fight him off. She's hit with a psychic blast, which her getting knocked out causes Goku to sense that something is wrong. He's always fishing.
Always.
If you're going to provide.
Might as well do it naked.
Yeah. Yep, that is exactly what I was going to say. We do continue the tradition of a naked Goku.
We do see a naked Goku. We get some Goku cheeks, always with a fish in tow.
So, at this point, Goku has been here taking care of his family for at most 5 years.
Right.
Some would say the most crucial years in a child's life. Very impressionable. The major before puberty, the major developmental stuff that, it really cements someone's personality, their brain, all that. I'm assuming. I'm talking big. Like I know what medical stuff is.
I mean, I took a semester of behavioral psychology and child development, so I think you're on the right track.
But Goku's there for all of it. So is Goku actually a bad dad? If we actually look at the realistic timeline of Dragon Ball, how often is he actually away? True, we only see him when he's gone, training, fighting.
This is true.
But there's a lot of downtime. I'm not gonna pull a button out yet.
Yeah, well, let's keep the buttons. Let's keep the buttons away for now.
Especially for this semi-canon movie. Get it away.
For this canon adjacent movie.
But I'm starting to think that Goku was a pretty good dad. He just got waylaid by some crazy uncles.
And I was just gonna say we could reference the fact that a lot of Gohan's childhood he spent being kidnapped over and over and over again. So
I'd say that was the bad thing.
that was the trauma, not Goku's form of parenting.
5 years of learning a lot, eating good food, in the woods, playing with Goku. That's a pretty good childhood. Knowing
that your dad's the strongest in the world, that's got to be a good feeling.
Tell me the story of how you got swallowed up again.
Tell me the story of how you throat punched Uncle Piccolo Jr. from the inside.
Tell me the story about how you murdered an entire army.
Oh, Dad, please. Tell me the story about the little girl that you met when you went through dimensions.
What? Gohan is kidnapped, so now Goku's off to save his son.
He's got to get his son back.
Cut to a very cool, creepy, very 80s, early 90s castle.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess it'd be late 80s, 89. I saw the year. Don't judge me. Don't research shame me. I saw it on the credits. Get the situation that's going on. The leader, it's Garlic Jr. We'll find out his name later. He has 5 of the Dragon Balls. They just need 2 more, and they need it for revenge. And Garlic Jr.'s he's like a Pilaf in stature and a Piccolo in face.
It would be like if Piccolo and Pilaf did the fusion dance. That's what we've got. Even down to the fact that like the character's pale blue with like green like freckles. It looks like they were just like, hey, we've got this voice actor. He is underutilized for sure. So why don't we just let him do this for the movie? And I loved it because further informed that I was like, this feels too much like if Pilaf had it power. Like if Pilaf was a real villain in the show, he would be like this.
If he was competent and could actually, man, they gather these Dragon Balls real quick.
Real fast.
They're not playing around.
No radar, it seems either. They're just like, yeah, they're over here, they're over here, they're over here.
Gohan's crying in the corner.
Yep.
He says his dad, who's the strongest person in the world, is going to save him, and then they slam him.
Oh, they do. They slam Goku real hard.
Wait, you're that guy's kid? You're a fucking baby.
They do. They're like, oh, what a little baby. Look at him crying.
What are you, 5 years old? Yes.
I like that they also were like, oh, guess what, kid? We beat Piccolo too, so I guess your dad's not that good. And I wanted to be like, wait, you three killed Piccolo. Killed Piccolo. You three people killed Piccolo. Goku did it by himself.
He could have did it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic Jr., amongst the ribbing, he senses a great power inside Gohan. And sort of decide, he's like, all right, well, don't cry, bud. You can join me.
He says, you'll be my disciple.
Disciple.
Disciple? What did I say? Discipeful?
You said discipeful.
Oh, well, that's me being from Delaware, I guess.
I got 12 of them. You can be the 13th. Wouldn't that be fun? Don't betray me. Like some of them.
What, Garlic Jr.? I didn't do nothing, I swear.
You're holding a bag of silver right now, behind your back.
I got that silver from the back of a truck, okay, Garlic Jr.? I didn't rat you out.
Did the truck say Romans on it?
It said Greco-Romans on it.
That would explain all these wrestlers trying to, what, arrest me for crimes?
Yeah, get him, boys.
You fool, I stopped them all.
Oh, he didn't even wait for a whistle.
Nope. I use my legs, which is against Greco-Roman wrestling rules. I know, but I'm a bad guy.
Drat. Here, I thought you would fall prey to Greco-Roman wrestling rules.
No! We shoot lasers and grow swords out of our bodies, as you'll see later.
But all these men have been training together in nothing but a loincloth for years to take you down.
I hope they get their money back.
Oh, it's not going to be from... Oh, wait, are you going to kill me?
Nah, you're going... What's a little betrayal amongst demon people?
I like the way you think. Wink.
Wink. Don't go to sleep tonight.
I'm just going to turn around and exit the palace and go home to... No. And scene.
See, there were 4 henchmen. Now there's
3.
That's why there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of loincloths.
And a lot of dirty loincloths.
Cut 2. The Kame house. I'm very upset we didn't get a hangout here.
Yeah.
It's long. It was just Goku coming to get the radar and like, all right, bye.
And you know, at a certain point, it seemed like Goku didn't really need the radar. But I will comment quickly on the major difference from the last time we saw Bulma. Is she got a new haircut, y'all? She went short.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Bulma got a haircut and put on large earrings.
It's like when Kaylee Cacao from The Big Bang Theory she cut off all her hair.
Yes.
And all the nerds got mad because their boners weren't as strong.
It's exactly Bulma pulled a Kaylee Cuoco or vice versa. Kaylee Cuoco pulled a Bulma.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know she stole it from Bulma.
Everybody stole it from Bulma. Bulma, the original bad girl. Bad girl.
Mainly, I think I just need to start dating again, but also reel into this new look on Bulma. Love a big giant coat. Yuppie coat. And she looks more mature. I'm like, oh, you're an adult woman now.
Yeah, everybody looks a little bit more mature. I mean, Goku's look is usually timeless. Like they don't like to age
Orange
their
gi,
Goku.
black shirt. Yeah.
Orange gi, black shirt, same spiky hair, maybe a power pole on his back. But we also see like Krillin looks a little bit older, a little bit
he
more
lost
mature.
some baby weight.
Lost some baby weight, and we didn't touch on this, but Chi-Chi looks a bit older and more mature now that she is not only a wife, a mother, a teacher, and a defender of her family.
Multi-hyphenate Chi-Chi.
Multi-hyphenate Chi-Chi. Get you a Chi-Chi that can do all four.
Again, of course, we'll get into it more next episode, but it was good to see them for a little bit. We cut back to the castle, and all right, I'm going to explain some stuff.
Yes.
Because this is the buck wildest scene in this entire movie.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Or do you want to try and...
No. I'm going to leave this up to you because this is crazy.
One of the demon disciples is babysitting Gohan. They're playing a game of tag. Gohan, he has the famous Saiyan belly. Mm-hmm. He gets very hungry soon, and he pulls a piece of fruit from somewhere. I forget where. From a tree.
Yeah.
He got it from somewhere.
He was playing around a tree. He gets the fruit from under his shirt from the tree. He watched the other guy eat it, so he's like, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat it too.
The demon guy warns him, no, kids shouldn't do that because when children eat this fruit, they get inebriated. Quote. He
says the whole line. He doesn't say that in mine. He's just like, kids really shouldn't eat that fruit. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay, so Gohan's going to like transform into something weird, right?
I thought he was going to turn ape.
I thought so too. I thought for sure it was going to make him go ape. But
Kid shouldn't eat that fruit. It unleashes the unlocked potential.
And then that becomes that poor Gohan's refrain for the rest of his life. Someone will unlock your potential for you. And then your dad will become stronger than you.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Inebriated is definitely the wrong word. Because he should have said it makes kids trip fucking balls.
Yeah. Because I thought, like you said, inebriated was the first thing they even make it seem like he's inebriated because he gets a little rosy on the cheeks, a little flush in the face, droopy-eyed, a little hiccup. And Gohan starts running around chasing a blue dinosaur.
Yeah.
Aaron, for like a hot second, I was like, oh, that dinosaur's just part of the palace. Like, I didn't think anything of it.
Because they didn't set it up properly.
No.
What? Oh, boy. Okay, here's the question. Here's the question. Did you get a jaunty drug song?
Aaron, again, I was thoroughly disappointed by not getting any lyrics or probably the actual music for this trippy-ass drug song. I just got the lyrics, and let me read you the first one I wrote down. Way, way up in the sky, a whale was swimming along. Then that's all I could write down because I was so enraptured by what I was seeing when I realized that Gohan's tripping balls.
He is having a blast with this dinosaur. The demon's chasing him because Gohan is presumably in mortal peril as he goes around the castle, but also don't design your castle as a murder place. Put some railings in.
And the railings that we do see are mostly blades.
Yeah, everything is spiked.
Everything is recurved and spiked. Some of it bloody from, I'm assuming, other battles that occurred there.
Other visitors.
Other children that didn't quite make the cut. Ooh, I should have said that.
Nice. Child murder. Nice.
Woo!
Here, the one line from that song I wrote down because it didn't like it. Super creepy. Quote, so good. I don't know why, but I'm so very glad.
Oh.
I'm pushing my mic away. And now I'm bringing it back because we have a show to do. But just look, I had to experience and feel those feelings, so you do too.
Yep. Uncomfortable.
That line goes on also when there's like a chorus line of dinosaurs.
Yes, there's chorus line of dinosaurs. Like, just some of the visuals are so much fun because it's a chorus line of those the blue dinosaurs, and Gohan's just like floating down with his outfit like pillowing out, so it's like a little parachute. And he's like, "I'm so happy, I'm so happy."
It turns into like the end of the Muppet movie.
Yeah, because he's like crawling up into the chair, into Garlic Jr.'s chair, and the demon that's, I guess, babysitting him is like bewildered, staring into Gohan's eyes, and we just see just all these animated characters just singing and dancing, and Gohan falls asleep, and we get a little cut to Garlic Jr., and he says, "That kid will uphold my reign. He's something special."
That kid's going places.
I was like, you just watch this kid trip balls? You think he's gonna take over?
It's me, your boy, George Bush Sr. My son's gonna do great.
Look, I gave my kid a sip of Molly water when he was 5. He handled it like a fucking champ.
Oh, he can handle anything now.
Yeah, he's unstoppable.
Here's my Medium article about microdosing your children to get them ready for the world.
Oh, I hope that didn't just get actualized into existence.
I'm sorry I created that. To date ourselves, if people are sunning their perineums.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's the place.
That's the place that you sun.
I don't want to be that. I mean, it's a vulgar show, but
it's not that vulgar.
It's somewhat classy.
Uh-huh.
But someone's gonna write an article about microdosing children.
They have. Damn it, Aaron! It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But look, let's forget about that because the last 2 balls have been gathered, and Garlic Jr. is able to call Shenlong as Goku races on Nimbus to try and stop him, but he don't.
Nope. Goku about 5 minutes late.
Garlic Jr. wishes for eternal life so he can, and we get a little bit more of backstory. He's like, I need this so I can complete my father's vengeance. Let me quote this. I did write this down because I thought it was pretty sinister and also nonsense. I will carry out my father's vengeance by killing all of the humans that were given the light by Kame.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty sinister. Because we get even like a visual as he's talking about what his plan is for this world.
Yeah.
And he's going to raise all of the evil spirits and give them life so that they may just absolutely fuck Earth up.
Yeah, we get the Ralph Bashki, Boschke. I'm bad at names today, I feel like. The weird rotoscope Lord of the Rings movie that he did. Yeah, that's what it's looked like, which is cool.
It
is cool.
I was like, this is edgy as shit.
Welcome to Z, baby.
I know.
We get dark.
I got to get tougher to keep watching this stuff.
I'm like, shouldn't someone like fall back because they're anime surprised at something?
Yeah, where's that happen?
Where's the nosebleeds at instead of regular blood?
Ask and I shall receive. So here we go, because Garlic Jr. already won technically. He got his immortality. His disciples are chanting "Hooray for our eternal leader!" And then as they're chanting, Goku yells, "Give me back my son!" And the 3 of them all go, "Give him back his son? What?" I was like, that's the only comic relief we've gotten so far.
Much needed. I'm glad that they did translate that gag. Mm-hmm. The only difference, bonsai.
Of course.
Instead of hooray. Mm-hmm. Of course. So Goku comes down. He wants Gohan back. All of a sudden, teleporting in from the upper worlds, Kame, he's alive, and he's ready to fuck shit up. Mm-hmm. Even though Goku tells him to mind his own business.
God, get out of my way.
Goku, what's up? Hey, I'm here to help. This involves me too.
Shut up. No, it doesn't.
What?
Look, I got here. They got my son, so you can leave, Kame. Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, but they're threatening. Look, Your son was a target of opportunity. They're threatening my life.
What'd you
They
call
tried
my
to kill
son?
Piccolo to
What
kill
did you
me.
call Gohan?
A target of... Look, I've watched a lot of military dramas. He's a target of opportunity, a goal that isn't necessary, but if becomes available, you should pursue.
I don't understand what you're talking about. All I know is that I'm going to fight these guys who took my son, and you're going to sit there and watch me. Just like last time.
That did... hey, I fought some. Don't
I
act
didn't
like
ask
I
you
didn't
to.
do anything.
And then I got shot in the chest by a laser. That's not happening again, Kame.
Look, how about you beat up those henchmen, and I'll just stare down the short guy for I'm guessing 10 minutes.
Deal.
All right.
Is Gohan that way? Here I go. Yeah.
Garlic Jr. Short as always. Just like your dumb, shitty dad.
Oh, you want to talk about fathers, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I
was going to tell you your backstory, if that's cool.
Fine.
You know what? I'm sorry I interrupted. Slab my dad first, then I'll talk about yours.
Kame, your dad is so old.
Sounds like a good one. I'm sure you're not delaying because you're not quite sure what comes next.
No, I have this. Totally, I've been waiting.
Okay,
I've been waiting 300 years to roast your father.
Oh, that's true.
300 years of watching your mama jokes and coming up with the perfect your daddy joke. Here I go.
Hope I don't hear typing.
Kame, your father is so old that when he ejaculates, it's dust.
Oh, I've heard that a million times.
Impossible.
Look, you're just like your dad, Garlic Sr. He competed for the throne of Kame back when I wasn't Kame. You know, again, 300 years ago.
Yes, you guys had an internship together.
Yeah. We saw that movie starring Vince Vaughn. And
Owen Wilson.
The blonde guy. Yep, thank you. Not great with names today.
Don't forget Asif Manvi. He was a huge part of that film.
Mm-hmm. Look, I barely remember it as if I didn't actually watch it. But I did. But me and your dad did. Totally. And we're like, let's do that, but with God. It sounds like Google. So we did. But he failed because he was this bit of a schemer, and Kame saw through all that shit. That's why Garlic rebelled against Kame with a demon army, which he recruited surprisingly fast, had it in the back pocket fast. So what Kame did, Kame at the time, I get it, titles, names confusing. Look, what Kame at the time did is he sealed your dad away in a big ass Christmas ornament. And
it's so embarrassing.
Yeah,
I'm getting trolled online.
Slam on you, bro.
Everybody says your dad's so lame, Garlic Jr. He's hanging on God's Christmas tree.
I mean, we still put it up every year next to the hand turkey that you did. Wait, I'm sorry, wrong holiday. Next to the reindeer made out of 2 clothespins.
That's what I made.
It says G. Oh, you
enough reminiscing.
R backwards. Okay,
I'm going to kill you.
Not unless we stand here for a bit first.
And see.
No further explanation needed, I think.
No, I think if you were paying attention to that scene, you got everything.
Because we got to get to some good fighting.
Yes.
As per usual, we're not going to get too deep into the punch by punch, the play by play.
Right.
If you want to find out, go watch it, and we recommend it. This was, again, I think we talked about this before and a little bit at the top. Compared to the last movie we covered, this was a delight.
Yes. Compared to the fever dream of the last movie, this one has a simple plot structure following just one storyline, and it's good now.
No cork board with pictures and yarn.
Yes.
the Stooges introduce themselves. There's Ginger and Nikki and Sancho.
Yes.
They kept that?
Yeah, they kept those. I was glad.
A demon named Nikki.
I know, right? A demon named Nikki and a demon named Sancho.
I'm curious. Are there puns related to these?
I don't.
Or did they like just get I don't know, name aromatics? Garlic, ginger.
Yeah.
That's all we can think of.
Somebody's like, well, there's only garlic and ginger. We don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Because what were they?
I can't see anything else around the office.
Because I mean, we can come up with 2 more names like garlic and ginger, right? We can. Turmeric.
Okay, nice. Let's keep it maybe Japanese.
Okay.
Ish. Southeast Asian. I will say, I think wasabi. You could name one.
Oh yeah, one should definitely be wasabi, and then
chili oil.
Yeah, wasabi and chili.
Chili, you could just do chili.
Yeah, you could do chili.
Yeah. I think that's honestly the best we're gonna get. Wasabi and chili. Nick, and they named the fun one.
Yeah, they named the silly one a silly name.
I got big hair.
And then as they're fighting, they have special attacks or like power-up phrases, which I thought was great. Ginger's is gingerbread. Nikki's is tutti frutti. And Sancho's is cheese.
Cheese?
He just says
cheese?
He just says cheese. I stopped and I was like, wait, he's just saying cheese?
They do have words, but nothing that good. Oh my God, cheese. God, Sancho was kind of the dumb one.
Yes.
So that I could see him as they're sitting around like, it's me, Ginger. We're on. In 2 minutes, we gotta come up with our magic phrases that let us get super buff.
Yeah.
Any fucking ideas?
Well, me, Nikki here, I've already got mine. It's going to be as exuberant as my hair. So I'm going to say tutti frutti.
That's... Okay, we should you know what? Let's all do like a fun food. I would say lean on sweet, sort of versus savory. God, duh. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Gingerbread for me, ginger.
Oh, you guys have such great names. It's just, I can't think of anything sweet that goes with, Sancho. I keep thinking gravy or
what?
Or soy sauce or
those are. We definitely need an ironic twist here. It should be fun, sweet, versus the bulging shapes we become.
Fine.
What's your favorite sweet thing? Come on.
Cheese.
Come on, Sancho.
Cheese. Sancho loves cheese.
Oh, oh God, you've gotten bigger than you've ever
cheese.
Gotten. Yes, Nicky agrees. Quite muscly.
Sancho's phrase is now cheese. Sancho also...
God, you're like a dog.
Peanut butter.
See, that's... Really, are you sure you don't want to do peanut butter? I feel like that would fit in the theme a little more.
Hold on. The censor's coming by. Let's run it by them. Hey, censor, what do you think of Sancho's new bulk up phrase? Go ahead, Sancho. Peanut butter.
Well, us the censors.
We don't... Look, we all know what you could do with peanut butter and a dog, okay?
Yes, you could stick it on. Oh, I hate to say
Don't
it,
say
but I'll
it.
use the technical term.
Careful.
Your hoo-ha. and have a dog just lick it right up, and that's a fun Saturday night, but not for television.
That would never fly with us.
No, that would never fly for us in front of
people. All these cameras, never in front of cameras.
What do you think, Samantha?
Oh, me? Samantha, the boom operator?
Yeah, yes. We like getting all the crew's opinions on these. We don't look. We're the fun censors. We got to make sure there's a good consensus.
Look, now I've been working in this industry for, I don't know, 50 years, and I've never, ever heard anybody say peanut butter and get away with it on television. I'm going to have to say I had to know from Samantha, the boom operator.
Yeah, that's why we say PB all the time.
No one's allowed to say peanut butter. We've even allowed Skippy to be used, but we know what people do with that.
Yeah, you could say the brand. We love it because that's more money for us.
Oh, yes, it lines our slippery pockets.
Our slippery but clean.
Clean.
So go back to the original one, I think.
Sexy censors out.
Ta-ta.
And scene.
Whoa!
Oh,
Well,
that's a peek
we
behind the
followed
curtain.
the fun, I think.
We did follow the fun. I think we both had the most fun being horny censors.
Yeah, we're like, wait, being I think what we learned is that being goons is not necessarily fun. But being sassy fucking censors.
That's right in our wheelhouse.
They get big, they speed up, but Goku is able to knock them down. They're like, all right, fine, energy blast. Pew, 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 pew. They're about to hit Goku in the back, but somehow, somewhere.
A couple of energy blasts come out of nowhere, saving Goku at the last minute. We pan over to see, it's that boy Krillin. Krillin saves the day briefly.
But then which I'm happy to see him there. I'm like, Krillin, you just came in without being asked. You're like, I went to hell. Did everyone at Kame House just go back to what they were doing? Like, oh, it was good to see Goku. Well, back to jerking.
I mean,
I was mid-stroke.
I think we could safely assume that since the last time everybody's been together, folks are just straight up training. Like, it seems that's all Piccolo's been doing. That's all Goku's been doing. I guess he's been training and raising his kid. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Piccolo comes too.
Yeah, Piccolo shows
Piccolo's
up
alive,
right after. After Goku says, well, there's still 3-on-2. And I was like, I think Goku and Krillin together could have beaten those three. But Enter Sandman is the song that plays when Piccolo comes in.
That's his interest music. I'm sorry. I do want to get back to the Kame House. You said what you said about everyone training.
Oh yeah. I assume Krillin was still training because he's in his he's in his uniform when Goku shows up originally.
But what's Bulma doing there?
Pretending like she's not friends with them, probably.
Freeloading.
Yeah, because we didn't see Yamcha there either, or Tien, or Launch.
Yeah, well, look, we'll never see Launch.
I know. But in my mind, you know what she's doing? She and Tien, and Chaozu, of course, are off gallivanting around the world. Their son. they're off just, like, they're doing like a little a honeymoon of sorts. They're just like traveling together before they settle down, and Launch gets erased from Dragon Ball canon forever.
Now I got sad.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm like, she has a terminal illness.
Oh.
And this is them enjoying their last years together.
Oh, that's what we find out is Launch is a constant changing from blonde to blue hair has left her.
Oh no. It takes years off her life.
It's been taking years off her life unknowingly. And they finally diagnosed the condition of sneeze switch disorder. That's like the street name for it. And it's just, it's like a big sick version, but for anime. And it's just.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Tien meets Launch's parents.
I'm too sad to explore this, but I will say, how fun would it be? You get a Mandalorian type show where it's Launch carrying baby Chaozu around.
I'm down. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, make that happy show about mercenaries. Vince, I have a question.
Yes.
How did Krillin get there?
Aaron, I was about to ask you the same damn question because we know that boy he's not that fast.
Goku's still flying on the Nimbus.
And got there late.
But Krillin can fly-ish. He might have gotten better. I mean, he'd have to have flown.
I assumed if he flew, he got a capsule from Bulma. He could ride on something fast. You know what I mean? Bulma gave him a floating Maserati, and he was there.
There's a long contract.
By driving in Bulma's rental, he takes on her lease.
It's like, look, if you get caught, you didn't. I'm gonna say it's stolen.
So we've got Krillin, Goku, Piccolo.
Okay, maybe this is actually the best thing that happens in this.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got Krillin, Goku, and Piccolo. Everybody's like, all right, fight's about to start. Everything's about to happen. It's about to be on and popping. And then Krillin's head gets, we can assume, water dumped on it, or a stream of water or something. Like the roof is leaking. Quick pan up. It's I'm assuming hungover Gohan peeing over the railing onto Krillin's head. I felt so bad for what happens next.
Not just on his head, in his mouth.
Yep.
There is a gurgling sound.
Yep. Because Krillin, somebody peed on his head, told him it was raining, and that boy looked up. Oh, he should have looked up. It's gross. Absolutely gross.
I assume in shock. That's like anything that, shakes up the paradigm of your normal world. It's going to take you a few seconds to realize what's going on. And then, again, I think the last of the hilarity.
Yeah.
Because it's serious time.
But I will say I felt bad for Krillin in that moment because the fight starts and Goku's like, Krillin, go take care of Gohan. And Krillin doesn't. We don't even get to see Krillin fight at all, which was a lame. I wanted to see. He had to have some new weird technique.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but I wanted it.
So Krillin gets a hold of Gohan. Kame and Garlic Jr. are fighting with like floating in energy blast, and Kame's got energy eyes, and it's very badass. Mm-hmm. Piccolo blows up Sancho like it's nothing.
Like legit nothing.
Yeah, like you only did it because it was 3 of you, so ba-bow.
Yep.
Goku takes out Ginger and Nikki with the Kamehameha. And actually, before that, there was a very cool, good battle. Mm-hmm. It's the lightsaber fight from the Phantom Menace.
Almost to
Goku
a T.
playing the role of Darth Maul. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar. If only they had this to go off of when choreographing that fight scene, it would have been a lot cooler, even though that fight scene's really good. But
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, because they, as spoken before, they grow blades of their bodies.
Yep.
And Goku has Nyobu.
Yeah, it's a good fight scene. You should go watch it.
Kame grabs a hold of Garlic to try it. Like, I'm going to self-destruct, and that's how I'll do it. Even though we all know Garlic Jr. has eternal life, this should work.
Right. I didn't know if, like, Kame's power... Does Kame's power supersede that of the dragon? Because Kame is the creator of the dragon.
Well, Kame can't grant wishes, though.
No. But...
So he can't necessarily supersede a wish.
But if you're managing the person that gives out the wishes, don't you... You know what? Never mind.
No, because here's what we're asking. We're asking, can God make a rock so heavy he can't lift it? Is what we're asking. Mm-hmm. And my logic sensors are going to blow up. If we keep thinking about it. A paradox.
We've come to a Kame House Party paradox.
So yeah, let's move on from that because Piccolo and Goku have to fight Garlic Jr., who can also Hulk out.
Yes,
like to an insane degree.
Abs like we've never seen.
Yeah, it's Yoda's head on the Hulk's body.
Yes, calling him Navy Hulk.
Did you say Navy Hulk?
Yeah, it's like a deep blue Garlic Jr.'s advanced skin.
Not an enlisted Hulk.
The Navy would kill for Hulk to join.
Hulk coming in for Fleet Week.
Oh, New York would be on fire if Hulk was in on Fleet Week.
Literally, yeah.
Literally on fire. He drank the city dry and irradiated all of Lower Manhattan.
I'm going to say is Hulk smash.
Oh! House of Yes, Hulk smash! Brooklyn, Hulk gonna smash it!
We get some choice Goku and Piccolo taking off their heavy, heavy clothes.
Of course.
That the fans love. They energy blast Garlic, and they think it's over. Because Piccolo almost immediately goes like, all right, now it's time for you to fight me, and I'm going to show you I can beat you this time.
Right.
But no, Garlic is still alive. So he gets his last resort, his final action.
And I guess this is like my one criticism of Garlic Jr. in this. I would have liked to see a little bit more of Garlic Jr. in action. We didn't see too much of him, unfortunately, because it seemed like Goku and Piccolo really had everything under control. I was like, he's got to have more up his sleeve than, nope. This is his trump card, which is powering up, creating a vortex in the sky that swallows everything into the dead zone.
Essentially a black hole is what he brings out.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting sucked in.
Oh, yeah.
Except Gohan, who is somehow, after crying a bunch, pops out of some rubble and is able to withstand the sucking.
Where everybody else is getting, yanked through the sky, this little boy Gohan stands defiant against Garlic Jr. It's a classic he yells kind of moment. Gohan raises his power to a level that astonishes Goku and everybody else. A wave of energy hits Garlic Jr., knocking him into the dead zone. I'm not missing any other major beats apart from Krillin.
No, this is pretty. I mean, it's a lot of screaming.
Yeah, it's a lot of screaming and energy. And Gohan saves the day.
Garlic Jr. goes into the dead zone, thereby closing the dead zone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am surprised that, again, this is a research.
We have to make this known.
But Vince was kind enough to give me The Art of Dragon Ball, the new book that came out.
Whoop, whoop.
The visual history of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And there is a bit in there that I guess was in a Shonen Jump at one point where Toriyama talks about how he doesn't really have a plan for Dragon Ball. He just kind of goes with things, which makes sense.
Yep.
It's a way to do it. You can retroact things. You can kind of do whatever. But clearly, and I don't know if the manga does this, but clearly from the get-go,
yes,
people are setting up that Gohan is more powerful than Goku.
Yes.
And that he's going to take over at some point. They are laying the groundwork right away.
Mm-hmm.
And
right? That's the only way to describe it. It's the only way to describe what we know is coming. Based how
the biggest rug being pulled from under.
Mm-hmm. Because you
top 10 anime betrayals.
Yes, for sure. 100%. Top 10 anime betrayals. Done and done. Number 1 anime betrayal, Sasuke and Naruto.
They were like brothers.
Brothers that always hated each other.
Yes, brother.
Brothers that hated each other and they wanted to kiss each other.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know how brothers do.
Yeah, you tell me how brothers do.
Guys, tell them brothers kiss. You'll believe it. That you can tell Vince publicly and privately.
Yes, tell me privately and publicly that you and your siblings kiss.
So, there's a whole site kind of dedicated to that in these modern times.
There's some out there for just about everybody.
The sky was orange, and then it fucking shatters somehow. But then everything's back to normal.
Yep, everything's back to normal. Goku picks up his son. He's walking with Kame and Krillin into the sunset. Piccolo vowing that he will one day defeat Goku, of course. And then
he can't be friends with them yet. He's too shy.
Still, yeah. I respect you too much to be my friend yet.
Maybe after a few more battles together.
Yeah. Part of me just wishes we could go get a drink, but I can't initiate that. You know what I mean? I tried to kill him once.
I don't want to be a fanboy about it.
But he's just so strong. And I want to be strong just like him.
Yeah, so we can fight. Close.
Fight like brothers.
Yeah, fight like just cool bros who fight on the weekend sometimes.
We go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and then we go fight in the afternoon, and then we go to Rita's and get some Italian ice.
Sometimes I look through their window and see Chi-Chi cooking. I'm like, I wish I could be invited. Even though I don't eat, I like the smells. Because I'm a plant, as you'll find out. I think the big ender is that Gohan doesn't remember anything. He thinks Goku defeated Garlic Jr.
Right.
They're flying off. The announcer says, Goku debated on whether or not to tell Chi-Chi has been saved by his son. Then Goku to himself says, she wouldn't believe me anyhow. I guess I'll tell Gohan about it when he grows up.
Yeah, very similar in mine. The announcer calls Gohan a world saver. He's like, Goku didn't want to tell Chi-Chi his son was a world saver just yet.
Lies in a marriage are, you know what, it keeps it strong. It keeps it alive. Works in my marriage. She doesn't know I do this. The announcing thing. Wait, who's coming through the door?
Jerry?
Hide the microphone.
Jerry? Are you speaking?
Suzanne, I told you this is my private study time.
I told you 1,000 times. It's not Suzanne. It's Susan.
You're still mad about the wedding vow thing and the engagement thing and the first date thing.
Look, I'm trying to put that all behind
and the 3
me.
children thing.
But you keep jetting off every afternoon, and I don't know where you're going. So today I followed you. Me, Susan.
Suzanne, look, we got. God damn it! Look, this isn't. You tell me what it looks like, and then I'll tell you if it's not what it looks like.
It looks like you're having sex with a microphone in a sound booth.
Oh, that's definitely not what it is.
Really? Because the private investigator that I also had follow you around gave me these Polaroids of you having sex with a microphone.
Hold on, let me see those. Oh, that microphone. The Sennheiser, yeah. I am fucking the Sennheiser.
You admit it. Joey Greco, get in here.
but the AKGs, those are professional. Those are for me record. Honey, this is me recording voiceover for anime.
Recording voiceover for what anime?
So there's a show called Dragon Ball, and there's there's a fun omniscient voice that'll
like
tell
Terry
the audience
Bradshaw when we watch football.
Yes, absolutely.
My husband is the Terry Bradshaw of anime.
Oh yeah, I guess I could look at it like that. I don't know why I'm so ashamed of that.
Yeah, why would you be ashamed? I love Terry Bradshaw more than anything in the world, and now my husband is just like him.
Huh? Wait a minute. I'm getting a message on my phone.
Oh, no.
There's a bunch of pics of you and a cardboard cutout of Terry Bradshaw having sex.
That's right. I cut a hole. I cut a hole in the Terry Bradshaw cutout.
Keep going.
I cut a hole in the heart. That's where I like to put my love.
Look, I know I'm not the best in bed, as you said before, Suzanne, but... Explain how that works.
The name is Susan, and my love goes right for the heart. That's what it means.
Is that why you keep playing that one song that's shot through the heart and you're to blame? You give love a bad name.
Well, what you don't hear in the shower is the lyrics that I sing to it, which are
okay.
Shot through the heart and you're to blame. Terry's good at banging.
Your voice. I'm crying because your voice is beautiful, but also the situation.
I know, I'm crying too. Honey, I'm sorry I had sex with Terry Bradshaw.
A cardboard cutout of Terry Bradshaw.
I mean, the cardboard cutout of Terry Bradshaw.
Wait, did you have sex with real Terry Bradshaw too?
And scene. Oh, that's the entertainment life for you.
Don't lie. Don't lie to your spouses.
Yes, or your children, for that matter. Unless you absolutely need to. Unless you absolutely need to.
Oh, if when that happens, I am lying my ass off to those kids.
So when your
they
children
are believing some dumb shit.
So when Aaron, your children use rage to save the world from a mini version of your nemesis, you're not going to tell them?
I mean, when they're adults.
I wonder, does Goku ever tell Gohan? I guess we'll find out. But
look, here's why secrets are good. Exhibit A. Goku killing his grandfather. You think anyone told him yet? You think Grandpa told him?
No, I guess not.
Yep. Some things kids shouldn't know. But if you at this stage in the game, you tell Gohan he has immense power that even his own father cannot stop. You think that boy's studying anymore? You think he's going to be happy with one dessert?
Oh, fine, Aaron. I guess
one string cheese at snack time.
I guess when my eventual son dunks at the age of 10, I won't tell him he does it. I'll keep him humble, unlike LeBron, blowing up his kid at every chance he gets.
You're gonna treat him like the new Superman movies. Son, you gotta hide your dunking powers. They're not gonna understand.
Exactly.
They're going to treat you like a freak.
You want to end up like Vince Carter in the league for 40 years? No. You need Zach LaVine's career.
Get in, get out.
4 years max, 2 dunk championships, and then you're living on Easy Street with endorsement deals and Jordan contracts.
Oh, you make that money and then you leave. Professional sports are not for long-term play.
Jesus. We'll buy you a bunch of dealerships in Atlanta and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you don't look. Just make enough so you can live off the interest. Maybe buy your old man a nice condo. That's all I'm saying.
God, Aaron, you are gonna have to help me talk to my son when he's born.
To help me lie to my children. I guess we do have to mention that beneath the ocean is the shattered sky, and trapped inside, banging on one of the shards like it's the Phantom Zone is Garlic Jr., who. You know how old men who are buff in their younger years and then they get old and they stop working out?
Yeah.
That's how he looks. A formerly buff old man.
So, tough looking beef jerky?
Yeah, very weathered. Very, oh man, why was this left behind the couch?
Or what I would do if I was a food influencer and I found Jack Links with abs on it, it'd be like Garlic Jr. post.
Take that, Sasquatch.
Oh, don't bring him up.
I forget the slogan for Jack's Links.
Jack Links. It's for college boys.
Jack's Links. We know our demographic.
Jack Links. Very targeted ads.
I don't think he does it anymore, but I had a friend who was just crazy about beef jerky. Now, to me, beef jerky is a luxury item. I'm like, I'm not paying that much for this little sweet meat.
Yeah, beef jerky is way too expensive to eat as a regular snack.
Yeah, now a Slim Jim, that's cost efficient and energy deficient nutrients. I just like that greasy stick meat.
Hey, man, that's mostly what you're there for with beef jerky anyway. I've tried some of these organic beef jerkies that aren't as like chewy or greasy. I'm just like,
they don't smother it in sugar.
No, I'm like, I want this caramelized.
If I can end on a sweet memory versus a bad memory, like at the top.
Oh,
well,
perfect.
The water park wasn't bad. It was just a thing. I don't know how she afforded all this goddamn meat, but we had a food dehydrator. And it was usually cooking most of the time.
Dang.
Most of the time it was banana chips. Which is why I hate like the
store-bought ones.
Like a store-bought banana chip that's like glass.
Yeah.
Like hard glass. Too sweet, too crunchy.
It always feels like they just smash it and then leave it out to dry. It's not like they Yeah, well, homemade the ones we made were homemade. Like they were just, the sweetness was intensified and they were chewy and very good. She would also make beef jerky, and somehow that beef jerky lasted. You would think you would just
eat it all up. But like she marinated in soy sauce, and sometimes there was I don't know what she did, man. But
Sounds good to me.
yes, or maybe I'm very hungry. I don't know. And that's why we're ending on this.
Ending on a note filled with meat, as Goku would have wanted.
Vince, next week is the official, for those of you that don't know, is the official start of our run of Dragon Ball Z. It's gonna take us, I think the initial math is about 6 years to get from beginning of end to Dragon Ball Z.
But we're
we
gonna
ain't
do
doing
it.
Kai.
No Kai,
we ain't
baby.
doing Kai. No. We need those fillers. If you want to talk to us about Z, get us ready, anything like that, you can do so by writing to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. So you can send folks over to kamehouseparty.com. That links to subscribe to the podcast. There are clips, info about us. You can all of our social media. If you're trying to get through the entirety of our back catalog, we have our archives there as well. Plenty of stuff there. But we've gotten a ton of messages from y'all congratulating us on finishing Dragon Ball. I have friends who don't listen to the show, but they're up to date on where I'm at with it. And like they're saying congratulations. I think about it, and without trying to be braggy, because it is an accomplishment.
Yes.
It took dedication. You know,
Yes.
It's an accomplishment that anyone could do, but very few people have done.
We're proof that being stubborn will work.
So yeah, thank you all for the kind words about the podcast these past couple of weeks.
It makes me feel very warm and fuzzy every time we get a nice message congratulating us on what we've done. You guys, gals, and everybody out there are very great, and we love your positive support. So whether or not you're fighting aromatics or getting kids drunk on some sinful ass fruit from a tree, you gotta keep fighting.